Trent has to load up. We're going to my house and headed to Columbus. We're saying bye to Patrick.
All day Trey. See if he can get it done.
Just testing them like 1, 2, 3 Warriors, you know.
A few of these bad boys left, and now we gotta try to get rid of these before the game. I was hoping we would pass them all out, but we have so many that we didn't get rid of all of them. So we're gonna pass out some before the Meadowbrook game on Friday. We gotta load them up now though, because we are not coming back to the office between tonight and tomorrow. It's a bad thing about giving away freebies. You gotta carry freebies. The road trip begins. Trent, let's roll. These trips, we have to coordinate a lot, I'm telling you. I mean, we got people all over the place, we got games all over the place. Once you get to state, there's just a lot of hoops to jump through. It's not as easy as just walking into the high school, so a lot of planning. You gotta plan your meals, you gotta plan everything. And luckily, we've been doing it a while. It's always chaos when the game first starts. Everyone's coming in. New security measures this year. Metal detector, so a little slower coming in, but everyone's jacked up for the game. I always get stressed out because there's so much happening so quickly. We have to get checked in, get all the shots we want, get back downstairs. There's just a lot going on.
You guys hire any people or anything?
We do sometimes. We use a lot of freelance videographers that we train, and editing is more like a full-time basis. Before we go outside, I want to check out the arena real quick. But it's Afrocentric versus Harvest Prep, both located in Columbus. You gotta think the fans are gonna show up for this one.
You ready for the other side?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, hey?
Having fun, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Well, every team fights to get here, guys. I mean, it's pretty special. A lot of teams, a lot of coaches never get to the Final Four of the Schott Center where the Buckeyes play. A lot of people dream to get here, so we're lucky as media to get to experience it. Last year we had Berlin Highland girls win a state championship. 2 years ago was Westerville South and John Glenn. And now we'll see if Harvest Prep, or maybe even Meadowbrook, can get it done. First half of that game was back and forth, guys. 32-28, Afrocentric leads. Trey Baumgartner is a problem, man. This kid can play for the Nubians, solid athlete, and he has given Harvest Prep a hard time. We'll see what kind of adjustments Coach Dennis makes, but it's gonna come down to the wire, I think. These two teams are duking it out. It's been fun so far. tight down the stretch. And we got a tie ball game, 2:30 left. Great game. Centric wins 54-52. It was back and forth, guys. I don't know what to say. Harvest Prep was #1 all season, but these are two teams from Columbus. Just two athletic teams going at it. I think a few turnovers for Harvest Prep down the stretch, and Centric was able to hold on. I think that was the difference. It was about as closely contested as you could ask for. Unfortunately, a tough end for Harvest Prep after a historic season, and Centric going to move on to the state championship to face Deer Park. But man, that's what you expect in a state semifinal game right there.
Man, I filmed about 10, 11 games with the Warriors this season, so this is what hurts a little bit when you see something like this happen, but it's just fun to be along for the ride, man. So I'm just thankful. Coach Dennis has been an absolute class act, the entire Harvest Prep organization. Just been a blast of people to be around. It's just been fun, man. It's always sad to see it end, but just ready for spring now, just about.
Oh look, it's the sun. Trent and I, back at it. Welcome to our office. We're always driving, about 8 hours since we last spoke, and we're headed back to the Schottenstein Center for a Division II state semifinal game. Meadowbrook versus Trotwood Madison. Should be a great matchup. We're ready to go. I tell you what, film a basketball game at 10:45 a.m., that's a little different. It's a little weird to get up and go film. I mean, haven't even ate yet, probably not gonna eat before the game. Everything's thrown off. And if it's thrown off for us, it's gotta be thrown off for the kids, the players for both teams. But it's a necessary evil. They gotta get the games in, so someone has to play the 10:45 game, and that's where we are headed. Interesting note, Meadowbrook fans are nuts. They're already in line. Trent, insert a picture here. Crazy, right? But dedicated. Meadowbrook really enjoying this experience. First trip ever to the Final Four. Small town, they pre-sold I think like 1,500 tickets. It's awesome, and they're enjoying the ride. We're headed now to pick up Patrick. So 3 of us gonna be headed to the game. Most of the games we film, we got one guy going to the game. One guy's documenting everything. When the games get a little bigger, we have less teams and games to cover. We try to staff up a little more just to make sure we can offer the best fan experience possible for when they're viewing our content, viewing our social media. So we're picking up Patrick, we're going to the Schott, we're gonna get unloaded, and we're gonna show you these crazy fans that are in line.
Back at it. Woo!
We got all these towels to pass out. I just loaded up this duffel bag. I'll have to come back and get the rest. We'll try to get rid of these ones.
Go time.
Go Colts. Hey, Meadowbrook fans, these towels. I got a whole bag. Here, give them some friends for me. Thank you. All right. It's 9:09. Does that mean it's tray time? But when's tray time kick in, Pat?
I think probably about 10:49.
Yeah.
About 4 minutes after tip-off.
heard the term bigger, faster, stronger, right? That's the case in the first half. I knew Trotwood was good, and Meadowbrook knew that going in, but the Rams are bigger, faster, and stronger. They're highly skilled. 49-30, Trotwood. They kept it within 14 most of the half, but again, it's just a tough task. Trotwood is just better physically right now. If they just get some more box outs, keep the Rams off the boards, they might be able to hang a little bit longer, but you're definitely seeing a really good team right now in Trotwood, but don't think Meadowbrook's going to give up. I think they're going to come back and keep fighting.
Bye, guys.
Bye. See ya.
It's been fun.
That was a quick trip this year.
Well, we get Saturday off now.
Yeah, you're right.
It's kind of unfortunate,
Yeah,
but we do.
You're right. Headed out of the Schott. Now, don't be mistaken. This was a historic season for the Colts. They just ran into an unbelievable team. I mean, Trotwood could win the state championship. Meadowbrook was just overmatched. I know they were confident, Pat, that they could try to give themselves a chance.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I think
it was just too much.
I think they knew what they had to get done, and just the Cinderella story has to end at some point. But in the locker room afterwards, you could tell they knew what they did. Then in a few weeks or a month or so, those guys are legends. So congratulations to Meadowbrook, because it was an awesome season.
Quick 2 days of the Schott, though. We're already done, surprisingly, but still always a great tournament atmosphere. They do a great job here. That's all for basketball, man. Basketball's over.
I know, it just started.
Right?
We just started not that long ago. How is it over? I don't know.
It feels like it's been a long time. It's been a long year.
It's been quite a run with a lot of good teams.
Yeah, great teams, great basketball. And what are we doing, guys? We're headed back to the office to work because this was a 10:45 game. Or should we just take the rest of Friday off?
I don't know. That's up to you. You're the boss.
I think we should work. All right, let's work.